There are 4 teams on bye, but honestly, shouldn't really affect your roster, outside of AP, of course. I mean, if you're relying that much on Jonathan Stewart, you have far more serious problems. This is Mayo's Triple Play, Week 5 running backs. I predicted the Mark Trestman influence would elevate Justin Forsett to an elite reception total. After hauling in exactly 4 catches in each of the first 3 games, things were looking all right. Last week, 0. Great. But if the Ravens are willing to give him north of 25 carries, I'm good with no catches. While he hasn't produced gaudy fantasy totals to date, Atlanta's Forsett has only dipped below 70% of the offensive snaps once. Week 2 in that weird Oakland game. While expecting 27 carries isn't smart, Forsett staying above the 20 touches is a very real projection without Steve Smith on the field. And against the second worst run defense, that's the combination for a gigantic day. Well, I was all fired up to slot Carlos Williams back into my top 10 again without LaShawn McCoy. It was revealed Tuesday Williams is in the league concussion protocol and likely won't play. Well, that's not certain at this moment. There's potential to mine a fantasy starter from the waiver wire with some proactive moves. Anthony Dixon, he's that guy. Yes, Sierra Wood will pilfer some touches, and the freshly signed Dan Herron could get involved, but I'm good rolling Dixon out as a running back too if there's no Williams. Projecting a touch total's pretty difficult, but I'll wager a pretty hefty sum he gets all the goal line work in the scenario. And in today's NFL, 15 touches plus goal line work makes you an RB2, almost regardless of talent. You may think I'm nuts for slotting Duke Johnson over DeMarco Murray, but with Murray's inconsistent usage and awful production, I don't care if he was a first or second round pick. He's killing ya, and Johnson's going to be pretty solid against the Ravens. He's outsnapped Isaiah Crowell each of the last 2 weeks, closed the carry gap against the Chargers, and has been highly utilized in the passing game. 15 grabs on 17 targets over the last 2. Again, you might think I'm loco for myriad reasons, all of which are probably correct. But this ain't one of them. Start the Duke.